I don't know why I didn't get a picture of his lovely wife, but Young's Wilderness Camp. They call it the same thing that it was named in the beginning. Now, I really don't know when it started. There's a good shot of the puppy. And you talk about a smart dog. That dog was smarter than Perry and Harold put together. Isn't that something? Oh, I'm sure that dog loved to fish. If I could just get him out. We're going to take a time out now, but don't go away. We'll be right back. I'm holding a Stingray hydrofoil stabilizer from Marine Dynamics. To me, it is the greatest marine accessory in my 46 years of professional fishing. I have one on my outboard motor. I wouldn't be without it. Trailer Boat Magazine says it has become one of the best-selling marine accessories of all time. Why? Because it adds so much to the performance of your boat. That's the Stingray hydrofoil stabilizer from Marine Dynamics. Just be sure you have one on your boat. We are back fishing in Lake of the Woods in Ontario. Really one of the old fishing lakes. Probably more Americans have fished this lake than any other lake in Canada. And it's still a great fishery, full of smallmouth bass, full of big crappie, and walleye fishing is at times is pretty good. And of course, this is some of the best muskie fishing spots in the world. Now, we're fishing in the lake itself. We didn't fish there much because Perry wanted to take us back into a little portage lake called Lost Lake, which we will see in just a little bit. But we got out there fishing that first evening. Wind was blowing and it was cloudy, but managed to catch one smallmouth. The largest smallmouth I've ever caught around here, it weighed 6 pounds. I caught two, 6 and a 5 together. We caught a lot of 4 and 5 pounders, but this trip we didn't catch any size. That is bragging size. I don't have to tell you how big a fish is. You can see yourself. But these are nice, and smallmouth bass are good fighters. I was catching mine on a reaper, and he was catching his on a plastic bait. I don't know what he called it. We hardly ever use a net on a bass. I don't know why we did then, but we did. Lake of the Woods is, well, it's part of it's in Minnesota, just a little bit down in the triangle, and it goes on up past Kenora. There he is, Perry Annuik. What a nice kid. And his wife, she's a lovely person. I'm so thrilled that they bought the camp and have refurbished it, but yet they've kept the same old rustic style, and you can drive to their launching dock, and then they'll come and get you in a boat, or you can put your own boat in there too. He said, Harold, I want to take you into a little lake up here with portage in, but with my broken leg, I couldn't walk. The rest of the guys did, my son-in-law and my grandson and Jim Higgins. So we were driving in, and I spotted this bed of wild roses. I never saw that many wild roses together. And while I was taking this picture, I said, you know, I was taking a picture of a rose up in Saskatchewan, and a bee came and sat down in it. And so the same bee. No, I wouldn't think so. But that's 3 times I've been taking a picture of a rose, and a bee got inside